Good evening. I'm meteorologist Dave Jones with Storm Center Communications and GeoCollaborate. This is your Fleet Response Working Group Sensitive Information Sharing Environment update on Tropical Storm Henri. And we've also had massive flooding from very heavy rains in Tennessee. I'll talk about those in just a moment as well. But first to Henri. Henri made landfall earlier today as a tropical storm, and I'm going to zoom in here on the track because it hasn't gone very far. It's currently in about central Connecticut with winds of 40 miles per hour. And the wind field itself for tropical storm has diminished quite a bit. You can see it's in this area right here where my mouse is circling. So it's a small area of tropical storm force winds. The big picture with Henri right now and the big story is rainfall. And I want to turn on all of the flood warnings and alerts that are going on right now from the National Weather Service. You can see those highlighted here. I'll back out just a little bit so you can see because they do extend a little bit further. New Jersey, for example, has had more than 9 inches of rain in some areas, right in central New Jersey near Trenton and Edison. The towns in there have seen incredible flooding, and the rain continues to fall. There's also flood warnings in southeastern New York, northeastern Pennsylvania, just outside of Scranton, also through Rhode Island and Massachusetts. All these areas where you see bright green is where we have some flood warnings. And so they're going to continue for the next several hours, as long as the rain continues. So just to make it a little clearer, I'm going to turn off those warnings and turn on the weather radar so you can see where it is raining. Right now, it's raining pretty hard in southern New York, northern New Jersey, and northeastern Pennsylvania. That's going to continue through the night tonight as Henri starts to slow down and take a slow turn. By tomorrow will only be in western Massachusetts. Then it will continue to move through northern Massachusetts and off the coast by Tuesday night. We don't expect it to be, or Tuesday, early in the morning Tuesday, to be off the coast. But it still won't have taken all of the rain with it. There will still be some moderate to heavy rain in some areas of New England. But we have seen some very heavy rainfall in central and northern New Jersey. And those flood warnings will continue. I want to take the radar data off because I want to show you another really important piece of information from the Weather Prediction Center. They're down in College Park. It's a branch of the National Weather Service. They monitor all the rainfall around the country, and they put it into a graphic called 3-day rainfall totals. And I'm going to turn that on for you here now because I want you to take a look at these rainfall totals. Right here in central New Jersey is anywhere from 5 to 9 inches of rain has been detected. And so that has what's kicking off the flooding. There's been other areas as well in southern Delaware that has seen 3 to 4 inches of rain, also parts of the Chesapeake Bay and Maryland's lower eastern shore, also up in New York City, between 3 and 4 inches of rain has fallen, and also in southern New York. So these are the areas where you see the flood warnings going on right now. And so fortunately, where Henri made landfall, where the winds were the strongest, the rainfall was the least in Rhode Island. And we do have power outage information for you that I did want to share with you. So in Rhode Island, we have 68,939 residents or customers that are without power as of 6 o'clock this evening. And in Connecticut, 27,400 customers are out of power. Now, crews have been responding from around the country, more than 20 states, under a mutual assistance request for this landfalling tropical storm. And all of those crews are now spreading out throughout Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts and other areas to restore power as quickly as possible. Keep in mind, a lot of roads are impassable because trees are down, so they have to be cleared. If there are other wires down other than electrical wires, those crews have to come and clear those wires as well. So it's not as easy as you might think, and there are still tropical storm force winds that are blowing in certain areas. I also wanted to take you down to Tennessee, and I want to show you from this rainfall estimate graphic here and show you what's happened during the day yesterday. Many eyes were on tropical Storm and Hurricane Henri, but there was a series of thunderstorms that moved through Waverly, Tennessee. That's just west of Nashville. And I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so you can see a little bit more clearly what's going on. This area of purple and blue is more than 10 inches of rain, and in some cases, there was a rain gauge in Waverly, Tennessee that measured 17.3 inches of rain, which shatters the state record of 13.3 inches of rain that was set a long time ago in the state of Tennessee. There have been many people that have been impacted by this storm. The series of thunderstorms moving over the same area. We call that training in meteorological terms. And this has caused a big problem. This is what it looks like in Waverly, Tennessee, where there's just debris everywhere. And we've had numerous deaths. 22 people have been reported killed, and 40 people are still missing. Search crews are going door to door down the rivers looking for these people, checking cars that have washed away as they find them. And this is in Waverly, Tennessee, that was hit very hard. They will get federal assistance. The president has been in touch with the governor of Tennessee to see what kind of help that the federal government can offer. So that's the roundup for today. I am Dave Jones with GeoCollaborate and Storm Center Communications. Tropical Storm Henri by the 11 o'clock advisory may just be a tropical depression. It has 40-mile-an-hour winds now, but it's likely to decrease further. But the big story there is going to be the rainfall as well. And we'll keep you posted. We'll have another update. If we don't have an update after the 11 o'clock advisory tonight, we'll have one again tomorrow around 11 o'clock. This has been a Fleet Response Working Group Sensitive Information Sharing Environment update. And for now, thank you for watching, and we'll continue to keep you updated with another update, at least by tomorrow around noon. Thanks for watching.